Hello friends and hello students. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the sorting technique and first selection sort in data structure DS. So let us start. First, share my laptop screen, and first we can understand some theory part, and that is I write one books in myself. So that is a year. That is my book, and that is that cover page I just show you, so you can purchase from the market. Yes, that is a data structure using C language. So yes, that is my cover page, and here that is sorting and searching. I open the my book chapter. So yes, what is a sorting? Yes, sorting is arrangement of data in a sequential order according to the ordering criteria, means ascending or descending order. So A to Z or Z to A. That is our task of. And sorting technique like selection sort, bubble sort, insertion, quick sort, bucket sort, merge sort, shell sort. Yes. So all that sorting in your syllabus BCS semester 2, and that is two type of internal and external. So that is a definition here cover, and that all are theory parts. So that is a internal sorting. If all the data is to be sorted available in the main memory, it known as internal sorting. And that many internal sorting technique like selection, bubble, insertion, bucket, merge, and quick and shell sort. And external, if all large volume of data that is to be sorted available in main memory and also in secondary memory, it is known external sorting. And here I show you what is a selection. So selection is a very simple and oldest technique, we can say that, but that is a fast than bubble sorting. Yes. So selection sort is compared to the zero element to the rest of all element, and then iteration table. Yes, here you can see that is first iteration. So our zero element compared to the next, and if that is a small, so that is a interchange. So swap you can logic. So you can look here 3 and 5. Then 0 compared to the next one, then 0 compared to the, yes, that is smallest, and then here that is. So ultimately first our outer loop that complete first and inner loop complete all round. So our first sorted element is getting, and that is a iteration table. So second iteration you can look here. Now I think you have to understand. So second value is set. So 0 1, yes. So we can take like 5 elements. So that is a 4 iteration table. Our sorting is complete. You can look now our third iteration table, uh, 0 1 and 3, because index start with 0. So and fourth, yes, here you can look here, that is a only 4 iteration, because fifth is already that is sorted. So we can take as n minus 1. Yes, that is a depend of this logic. So 0 element compared to the rest of element, then 1 element compared to the rest of all element. So that is our logic. Now I start in Turbo C++. Let us, we can apply, and dynamic array malloc calloc we can also use. So first I use simple. Yes. So first let us check. We can start, and that is a selection sort. So first sorting techniques, selection sort, very easy. Let us start. So we can define our stdio.h, and then onio, just console input output dot h, and then yes, so now we can first directly main function. You can also use the UTF. Yes, first simplicity I cannot use. So here I define the x as static phi, and then I and j. Yes, and then one temp variable. So that type of variable required, and we can first, yes, give the message. So here enter 1D one dimensional array elements. Yes, so size we have to not first scan. So static array first I define, then we can convert into the dynamic array. So that is a here we can enter, yes, and size we have to get after. So I directly take as 4. So I equal to 0 because index start with 0 and static, so 5 and I plus plus. And now with index, yes, some student not get idea how to scan with index. So let us I show you. So here that is a x percentage d, and that is here I is our index, and now I can scan x of I. So and then complete. So first we can scan and print, yes, then we can apply to the sorting. So any definition you can first what is the input, what is the output, and then apply to your logic. So like a block diagram of computer. So here yes, I just show you. So I that is my technique. So first you can find the what is a input, then process, and then your output. So here one dimensional, that is our input, and then we can ascending order and then use the selection sort technique, and then output is our sorted array list, ascending or descending, but defined we can generally in the ascending order. You can also apply descending, just we can change the condition. Yes, so first we can scan and print with index, that is very important. So 1D array element R, and that we can provide the slash n, and here that not required to press. Yes, some student not get idea how we cannot apply to press. So one statement that not required to press, yes, that is all for means all loops and all decision statement that is applied. So now what to do? So yes, here I also use the print time index. So slash n, yes, and brace is not required because only one statement. So one statement and optional, but two statement that compulsory. You can look here. I apply two statements, so brace is compulsory, and one statement that I cannot use. So here that is a message is very important. First letter is capital, that is very important in English rules. First statement that is capital, and colon and blank. Yes, you can give that habit. So very easily we can find, yes. So that is a message very important. So user can guide how to enter that value. So enter 1D array element, yes, that type of message, and 1D array element R, yes, that is also we can print, and that is a so that is a input and that is output. In between you can apply to our logic. So first I save that file and I give the name. A file name is also important. You can apply the rules of variable. So first letter must be alphabet, yes. 1D array, and you can say that selection sort. So, or you can also, yes, I give the like SEL and short. So you can get that selection sort, SEL underscore short. So give the file name as meaningful, and maximum 8 character is defined to file name in C language. Yes, so you can look here. Now I can, yes, a temp we have to not use. So one warning is there, yes, but here not to use. So not give the warning, yes, that perfectly. So sometimes that giving that variable is not used. Yes, let us check. So you can look here. You can find your element, which index that is stored, and that is a very important. So 1D array element, yes. So that is our first attempt. Now we can improve our logic. So now Alt F5 can press. You can see your previously output. So here slash n is not required, but here is a required. Yes, now perfectly. Let us I scan again. So yes, you can look here. Enter 1D array element. So I give the any element. Here not sorted because we have to not apply to a logic. Yes. So perfectly. Now that is our input. Yes. What is input? And that is our output. In between, we can apply to our selection sort technique. So we can some student, yes, that also print the after or before sorting. So that is also possibility. You can before the sorted array and after the sorted array, but that is not need because we have to just the scan. Yes, you can print, no problem. So now, yes, so we have to apply to our logic. So I equal to 0, then I less than 5 static, and I plus plus, and then nested for loop. So yes, that is a again for loop j equal to I plus 1. Yes, that is our logic. And then we can compare to the all elements. So j less than 5. Yes, I give the static and j plus plus. Now what to do? So yes, here we can apply the if condition. So x of I uh, greater than or not equal to, yes, then we can apply, that is a yes, j, yes, you can also apply the directly I and j. So here I use the I and then j. So let us take, so I is fixed, so zero element compared to the rest of all elements. So temp, we can provide the x of I, and x of I is free, so we can provide the x of j, and x of j, we can provide the temp. So that is our swap logic, I think you have to understand. So yes, two integer variable we can swap using third variable, that type of logic here I use. So you can understand, I think. So is very simple. So let us take, yes, and our iteration table, yes, I just show you. So in Word file, yes, I open the, that is iteration. So last round, that is 4 iteration table, that last is automatically set. So and take as n minus 1. Yes, so here directly I apply the 4 because that is n we have to not. Yes, you can also give like parentheses and 5 minus 1. So that is a directly I write the 4 because the last for loop is a only 4 in outer loop. So our shorted array is complete. So let us I compile, there is no any error. And now here we can say that after, yes, so we can say that after shorted 1D array, and if you print, yes, I copy and paste. So let us take, so before, yes, I give the name is an before. So before shorted 1D array and after shorted. So in between I can apply to the our logic. So let us I save, compile and run. So yes, I give the randomly. So that is a shorted or not, and that is 4 is there. So I provide the 3 is not there, but yes, I give some big value. So you can look here. Yes, one slash n is required. So 5, 8, 2, 4, and 9. That is before the shorted, and after 2, 4, 9, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. That is perfectly ascending order. And one slash n is required after. So that is a, we can provide one slash n. So that perfectly. So I hope you can understand. And now what to do? So we have to convert, yes, here dynamic. So how to convert? I think you have to know malloc calloc. So one header file is required, and that is a alloc.h. So allocation, that is a meaning allocation.h. Yes, and now we can use as a pointer. So asterisk x, now I remove this static and take one n variable. So we can scan the size of our n's array. So first, that is we can take, let us take, I convert in dynamic array. So enter that type of message. Yes, message is very important to user. Enter 1D array size and one blank and colon. You can give the habit, and every statement you can provide one tab key. Yes, that is a, so some student write here directly, that type of programming is not like of C file, but here you can provide every statement one tab, and then for loop. Yes, here for loop. So what is a goal? So any brace here, opening and closing brace, you cannot in between any statement. Same rules you can like main opening and closing brace, you cannot apply in between any statement. So give the one tab key. So that is a formatting. Yes, and you can, what is a benefit? So you can find your error easily. Yes, and so detect your, find your error and solve that easily. So now, yes, I can scan our new variable, and that is a size of our one dimensional array, and that is an n. And now we can assign the memory allocation. So malloc and calloc. So you have to know that is a syntax, and malloc function, that is only one argument we have to pass. So n multiplies size of, and that is our integer data type. Why integer? Because our array is integer. If character, so you can pass the character. Double, so double. Float data type, so float. And malloc function, that return data type is void pointer. So we can need as a type casting. So integer and asterisk. So after I can give some, so you can understand better way, because I first know here required a type casting, but you have to how the type casting is required is not know. So here that is a void pointer. So that is a malloc not identify which data type handler. Handler means pointer. So pointer is integer, right? So here we can type casting in integer pointer. If here pointer is a character, so here type casting is character. Same data type like here size of, same data type to here typecasting. So yes, I just show you how you can syntax of malloc function. So alter w window, and yes, help menu we can check. uh, so h, and that is malloc. Yes, here you can look, that is syntax void pointer. Yes, here. So and size of t, so alloc dot h stdlib. So malloc return data type is a void pointer, and malloc or calloc, that is allocation the memory. That is a guideline you can see in help library, and then I press accept key, so that come back to our editor. So that is a dynamically provide our array. And now here not static, I give the n, so you can choose any number of elements scan, and that is a x of I. Yes, that is no problem. Same. So here just change, we can provide the n variable, and here n minus 1. Yes, now you have to provide, and provide one parenthesis. That is very good. Yes, so that is better. And now here that is a uh, n. Now everywhere not any static value. So here we can also provide the n. So first I provide the static, and after I use that print and free function. So that is a deallocation memory. So just pass pointer variable x. So when you can use malloc or calloc, you can must be used as a free. Otherwise, your memory block is permanent block, and compiler not used to other variable. So that is a very important. So that is a very simple way. That is a selection sort. Yes, that technique name is a selection sort, and iteration table is very important in this concept. So you can refer my books in data structuring C using C and BCS semester 2. So help to you, I draw the iteration table. So yes, now I can compile. So there is no error. And let us, that is chance, we can give like only 3. So enter 1D array size. That is a perfect message. So user get the size of one dimensional array. And then I give only 3. Yes, I give first big value, then some small value. And then again I give the, we can say that big value. So you can look 9 6 11 before the sorting, and after 6 9 11, that is after the sorting. And again I run. Yes, that is a choice. Now I can scan 5. So yes, that is any number of element, that is a depend upon your requirement. So perfectly you can look here 1D array element are, we can first scan before the print and after the print. So 1 4 5 7 9, yes, perfect, that shorten ascending order. Now I can change the condition, so that is a descending. So which condition? This if less than, so that is a descending. Just let us check. So very simple way can I change, and now I give the 7th element. Yes, that is a dynamic array, you can scan any number of element. So let us check. So I give some big value also, small value also, and that is a 7. So index start with 0. So last element, yes, now. So yes, not repeat our element. Yes, look here. So descending, yes, first is before sorting, yes, that is a 8 3 6 9 1 3 5, and after sorting descending, so 9 8 6 5 double, yes, 3 is a 2 time, yes, so that is a 2 time, and 1 after. So yes, now again I give only 5 element, and that is a give again randomly. So you can look out, and that is I provide. Yes, so you can look now, you can easily find. So 9 7, yes, again I 4 two times. So let us, I give all element as different, that is my attempt. So I give the different elements, not repeat any element. So yes, now I think sufficient. So 9 8 6 3 1, yes, now perfectly. So that is ascending and descending. So yes, totally dynamic array, that is control to loop in our, because we have to scan the n, that is a size of one dimensional array. And that is a first technique I cover, that is a selection sort. Yes. So very simple basic technique. And let us that what is a advantages. So yes, any question regarding this? So after malloc and calloc, you can free the function. And how to calloc? Yes, just here you can change. Yes, one. So calloc m for c, and here a multiplication to comma. Yes, that converting the calloc or malloc functions. There is no any error. And then I keep only 3 elements simply for simplicity. So you can look at our result. So 692962, that is descending. Again, I convert in ascending order. So here greater than sign. So perfectly. So again, I run. So only 3 element. Yes, that is depend upon you. So you can look 569. Yes. So I hope you can understand. And what is the advantages of this technique? So let us check my book, that is content. So here that is all that process, that is selection sort algorithm I developed. And then advantages of selection sort. It is simple sorting technique. It is easy to implement. First iteration table, we can find the first smallest value as the first element or zero index. Disadvantage is selection sort as our large list not handling by this sort technique, very large list, and it is very inefficient sorting technique. So that is a some drawbacks, but compared to the that advantages, it is very simple sorting technique. And that also I cover my program of this in my book, so you can refer my book. Yes, that I give the whole program, what is a input and what is a output also cover. And then I write also algorithm. Yes, so that is a, we can say that algorithm. So you can look here, so all and complexity, yes, you can also. And then bubble sort, so algorithm, worst case, and parenthesis n raised to 2, average case and best case. So that is a complexity of selection sort and tabular format as below. So yes, I hope you can understand and enjoy this session. So any question, that is I cover only selection sort. Now I close these files, so Alt F3 function key and then quit. So yes, I close that my Word file. And yes, subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalakani, press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture. And I cover the bubble sorting. So wait for next my upcoming video lecture. Thanks and Hare Krishna.